When you started.
How are we all?
When you started.
Thanks for joining. We've got the line-up in front of us. What do you think to that? Any shocks? I've come on a bit early. We don't normally come on till kick-off, but I thought I'd come on a couple of minutes early to get everybody's opinions. What do you reckon to that line-up? We've got Jack Cork is back. Brownhill's injured. Vidra starts. I mean, that was a shock for me because Rodriguez on the bench, not like he's injured. So tell me what you think about that. Matt, at the minute, it is just me. Jared's meant to be on, but he's not on yet. Oh, no, he's not coming on. So, yeah, it's just me. So I need your help, guys. I need comments. I need your interaction. I need your opinions. I need everything. So let me know. Akira and Pal, Jay's on the bench. Couldn't believe it, mate. Brady's playing. Vidra's playing. Cork's playing. Peters is playing. Yeah, massive fan that Cork's back. I agree with that, Cassandra. Let me know your opinions. Who would you have started today? A lot of people want Vidra all season. Let me know what you think about this particular team selection. As we look at this, I'll read out the Chelsea lineup to you. Excuse me. We've got Mende, Aspeleta, Silva, Rudiger, Alonso, Kovacic, Jorginho, Hudson-Odoi on the right wing. Obviously, he had that massive injury against us. So it's good to see him back, I guess. Mount, Abraham and Werner. Now, I watched the pre-match to this, and Werner being up front is apparently because they didn't go in behind enough. So hopefully they don't get that choice anyway with us. Get your scores in before kick-off. We are moments away from kick-off. Get your scores in. It's just me today, guys, so I need your help. Tell me what you're feeling. What do you think the score's got to be? Agreed, Matt Lawcock. Vidra has got to prove himself. Prove yourself. No, let me rephrase that. He has got an opportunity to prove himself, to say that this is my position. People have asked for it. See what you think. Let me know. Other news this week, we've got contract extensions for Long, Peters, Goodmanson and Lawson. Some big news coming out of the turf. Is this one of them things to sort of cover the fact that we've not bought anybody in? Or are we actually buzzing with this? I'm buzzing with it, I'll tell you that. I didn't want another repeat of this start of this season where all your players are sort of dropping out. Come on, Vidra. Let me get rid of this banner. Just me, guys, today. So keep your comments coming in. Help me out. I'm on my own. Brady again, says Kieran Phillips. Lot's 100% deserved it. Couldn't agree more. Obviously, a fan of him, like him as a person as well. Fantastic news. Few more needed. Yeah, all agreed. Jared's here. He's not playing today, so he's just watching in the watch-along chat. Got my Burnley gear on. I'll tell you what I have got. Don't know what you guys have detected the knee at the match. Got the old TFG number on today. Who's this remind you of? I've got my player, but I'll tell you in a minute. Who's this shirt remind you of if you can't see it? Let me know what you think. I'll tell you who it reminds me of every time I see it. And we kicked off, lads and lasses. Keep your comments coming in so I can pin them and put them on the post. Chelsea playing with 4 at the back, it says. 2-1 Burnley. Lauritz on BT Sport Ultimate, if you're watching it on there, or BT Sport 1. Matt Lawcott, I'm too young. No, you're not, Matt. Come on, who do you think? Who does it remind you of this shirt? Let me know. Do us a favour, guys. We do come on there. It's Joe's podcast, as you know, but I come on to help him, and he can't do it today because he's working. So we do it for free. It is our pleasure, obviously. But if you could just press share. That's all we ask for. We don't want any money, any donations, just a share. Elvis has come on and said Gareth Taylor. Now, Kieran Phillips has said Gareth Taylor. That's exactly who it reminds me of. So that's interesting. The only 2 comments that come in about it were Gareth Taylor. Let me know when you press share. Well, don't worry, Laura. I won't read that out, but don't worry. You've got us, mate. We don't need BT Sport. You've got the watch along. The comments will come in as fast as the goals, hopefully. So, who was that there? Is that Peters? Is that like right back? Peters has drifted over, it feels. Right, let me read your comments out. Gareth Taylor, that shirt. Hi, Simon. Let's hope we can compete with Chelsea. Sat here in my Burnley shirt from the 1984-85. Christine, if you've got me on Facebook, send me an image of that shirt. I'll put it on the picture because that is an iconic shirt that I don't see any of. Not even like one or two. I don't think I've seen anybody sat in that shirt watching a match in this day and age. So send me some pictures if you've got them. I haven't got TurfCast login, so you have to send it to my Facebook. Hopefully, the video will offer something different. Hang on a minute, I'll just stop there because Chelsea were attacking. And we seem to have dealt with it. Hopefully, the video will offer something different and give Chelsea something to think about. Share. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Matt. Go on, give me 10 more shares and then I'll stop asking. We've had 2. Give me 10 more. I'm on the coffees today. I'm not on a beer. It's a bit early for a beer, isn't it? What do you think? I'm probably the only one not on the beers. Let me know. So we've got 2 wins lately. So we're doing all right. What time am I at? 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Elvis, what is my prediction from Jared? Good question. Right, my prediction is, thank you, Mark Alworth. Thank you, Cal. Right. My prediction, gosh. I don't think it's going to be free scoring. Watch this now, pan back to me after the game. Don't think it's going to be free scoring, 4-3. If we can keep them out longer, even better. But they're not exactly flying. Even with the new manager the other day, they didn't create anything. So let's see. Oh, hang on. We're not having that. Matt Lawcock says he's ahead. Let's just change channel. BT Sport 1 HD. 3 minutes 20. Does that sound better? Oh, yeah. Stream starting soon. Started on it. Let me just get rid of that for you guys. Well done, Kieran. Thank you, mate. A lot to think about when you're on your own, isn't there? Now, he hasn't made me a banner, so you're gonna just have to bear with me a minute. So it's Chelsea 0-0 Burnley. Oh, I didn't put it as a scroll. That's different, isn't it? Let me just see if I can put it as a scroll. Or do you prefer it? I'll put it as a scroll, but let me know if you prefer it as a scroll or just a corner screen. I preferred it as a corner. Now I've got to go back to the comments, keep up with that. Thanks everyone for sharing, Matt, Kyle, Kieran, 437. I said it. That's further behind. Is it further behind? Prefer it like that. I bet you do, mate. But I don't want to see you comment in there saying that you're red. BT's. Oh yeah, I've gone back to the original channel, and it is, you're right. It's a lot further behind. The corner one, I prefer the corner one. Balls to Joe. He's not watching, I don't think. He won't mind. Now, we do have an overlay. We've got this really cool sort of design about it now. But unfortunately, Joe's needs an update on his computer to be able to do it. So he's in the middle of buying a new one. And I can't log into the Facebook. Otherwise, we'd do it. We have all these cool new graphics, banners, everything. But it is coming soon, guys. Don't worry. Christine, I'm about a minute behind me. That's a lot better. I think it's a lot better, Kieran. You're right, mate. Anyone want to come on and give your opinions at half time? We don't have to have a break. I can just shove you guys on to talk about it. Let me know. I think I can do that. Burnley's first time in their halves. So it's been 6 minutes and it's the first time I've seen us with the ball. 2 wingers and wing backs in their half. But it's come all the way back to the edge of our box with Darky. Oh, nice. Nice little layoff from Vids. Oh, Ignore Salma. It will not be a stream. It will be some dodgy website. If that's what you're into, give it a click. What are you drinking anyway? No one ever answered me on that one. What are we all drinking? We've got in a few decent positions so far. It's different when you're commentating on your own because you can't actually watch the match as well as you want to. But Jared's being lazy. Joe's working. Johnny Tate's not well. Jared's being lazy, so I said I'd do it. Elvis is on tea. Christine's on coffee. Damn. Oh, I feel better now. I thought I'd be the only one that's not. Oh, Mason Mount with a shot. Miles over, to be fair, but he got a lot of space to do it. I know. Do you know what everyone's saying there? Red Bull and JD. JD? Who's that? Marcus. Carlsberg. Here we go. The proper lads are in now. None of these ones like me. Yeah, Joe is pretending to be grafting again. He works for a popular betting website, which we won't say because they don't pay us. Oh, shit, I didn't put a bet on for a game. Just remind himself. Has anyone got a bet on? Let me think what I would have put on. I'd have put Burnley to win just because I'm an idiot. Like I did against Liverpool, and it won. I would have put... I think if we're going to score, would it be probably from a set piece? So I'd have put probably Wood to score or a centre half. What's your bets if you've got one on? Do you know, it's always an interesting one because the common question is, who would you have said will score? Who do you think will win? Right, so let's go to the non-obvious ones. You got to pick 2 players to be booked. We'll do a TC bet. Who's getting booked? You pick one from each team if you want. Yeah, we've got a couple of bets coming in. I need to wear my glasses today, I tell you. I've done Abraham to score anytime, Burnley to win. That's some bet. What odds did you get for that, pal? Some good odds there. Kieran pretending he's on beers. Let's hope we get a result like last time. Cassandra, you are more than welcome, my friend. I will try and put some more content up throughout the stream. We don't usually need it when Joe's hosting because there's 2 or 3 of us on, but I'll try and get you some interactive stuff in there. I'll put the league tables on. I'll put the squad, team sheet, subs. Well done, Chris. Straight out of the Ashley Barnes rule book. So there's a clear tactic there from Burnley. We took a quick free kick on the 9th minute. It didn't go anywhere, but maybe that's what we're trying to do, trying to catch them out. Because we put a hard press on again. You know what? I've seen this in the last game, and it was good to see. Chelsea are walking out of it, to be fair. 18-1. Oh, Matt Lawcott, Westwood and Kovacic to be booked. I don't know if I can do that now the game's already started, but I'll have a look. Oh, bad ball, that Ballouts. Good idea, bad ball. I can tell there's an urgency about it, though. Kovacic and Brady, Cork and Jorginho. Everyone's... a lot of people thinking Cork. Cork, remember, guys, he's a former Chelsea player. We got him from Chelsea on loan back in the day. Then he went to Swansea after that. But yeah, he a former Chelsea player, so hopefully he's got a bit of a spark up his arse, especially with the return as well. It's always that unwritten rule, isn't it, when people play against the former teams that they're going to get a goal. Or the unwritten fear of it happening anyway. That's it. Go on, Brady, turn. Okay. Brady will get booked, Cassandra. We'll play a game in the comments. Anyone watching from outside of Burnley? If so, tell me where you're watching from. If you're watching from Burnley, just give us a thumbs up in the comments. We'll play some games. It's just me, so it needs to be as interactive as possible. Westwood with a ball in. Jack Cork with an header. Louts ball in. Oh, it's not a bad idea as well. Unlucky Burnley. Goal. Goal. Oh. Skipton. Got Yorkshire side of the fan base now. Goal. No one in from Burnley. No comments coming in from Burnley. Get the comments in. If you've if you've got a Burnley shirt on, is it an old shirt? Let me know which shirt you're wearing. I want to see a picture of the 84 shirt that I believe someone's watching. Oh, I've got it told off from Joe. I've got to put the banner on. Oh, shots from Chelsea. Cut back. Oh, my God. What an absolute scoop of a ball. And that's probably why the score doesn't do that. I don't like the banner. Well, I do, but I prefer the score. What is it saying? Score or banner? Let me know. So, yeah, go on then. Tell us what shirt you're wearing. Elvis watching in Blackpool. Rugby. Aki. Is that Telford? Oh, no. I read the comment later on. Tell them we don't want the banner. The fans have spoken, Joe. Score. I can't move the score, mate. I don't understand why I can't. But on the news thing that we're doing in the future, we have a lot more control over what we can do. So as soon as we do that, it'll be a lot more fun for you guys as well, I think. It'll be cool. Yeah, Kieran, unbelievable result yesterday. We got I had a bet on actually, and I won. So I took that one off my bet, and it would have lost because I had a feeling West Brom were going to win it. But yeah, great, perfect result for us that 2-2. Me and my brother were watching it, and we both said it would be the best score possible. That was not a foul. I agree. Ball out, Tammy. Tammy's obviously been brought on for his aerial abilities in this one. Jared's asked me, what do I think of the latest interview with Alan Pace? Tell me what you guys think first, because I haven't watched it. I've heard about it, I've read about it, but I haven't watched it, so that it wouldn't be fair for me to give my opinion first. Yes, Jake over on YouTube, UTC lads. Susan Seniors in Burnley. United let me down for £934. 9-fold yesterday. Lucky Kieran, pal. Mine was an 8-fold, so like I said, I took one off though. It returned 370, I think it was, but just show the table there, 8 points above the bottom three. Again, it's not just our results that are coming at the right time, it's everyone else's results are folding at the right time as well. Werner with a shot in. That's the third time now they've cut into the middle of the box and had a shot. What we're saying here? Matt Lockhart said, let's hope he was true about making a few calls before the interview with Jordan. Yeah, like I say, I haven't seen it. I've read about it, but it's good to see that he's starting from the bottom and building on it, because you've got 4 contract extensions come in. You got Lawton, Long, Peters, and Gudmundsson. All 4 have played a part this season, so it'd be daft to let them go for free or sell them. I said this about Hendrick and like, why you let them go for free, especially Hendrick. Hendrick's were a joke. For 15 million for Hendrick, and we let him go for no. Pathetic. So it's good to see us sort of ticking them boxes. Kovacic again. That's the 4th shot now from the edge of the penalty D. So they're obviously thinking there's no point crossing these balls because every single one has been cut back. Now, I mentioned this on the TurfCast Watchalong against Man City. Man City carve us apart because every single time they get to the byline and then it's just a simple pullback, because we play in a flat 4-4-2. That simple pullback just seems to have an open space every time, and it seems that they're doing it but not getting as far down. Kieran's wearing my first ever shirt, 1984-85 season. I bet that's a sight, mate. But what size was that when you got it? Your first ever shirt, mate. It must be tight on you. Yes, Norfolk Clarets. Jackie, thanks for watching. Hopefully we can entertain. Yeah, we did have Elvis on, but he's too tired, I think. Port clearly England's number 1 now. Pickford too many mistakes, regardless of whether he can pass the ball with his feet. Keeper is meant to be a shot stopper first and foremost. Boom. Well, I think you should, the way you've written it and articulated it, mate, we could put that in a letter to his MPs. It's a good little point. What's everyone else's opinion on this? Get your replies in for Thomas. King Brady. Jake agrees with me. It was poor business with Hendrick. Made no sense letting him go for free. Hopefully, we'll get the business strategy improves somewhat under pace. I agree. And that's what I'm saying. We have finally started sorting our own issues out before we start bringing anyone else in. So I bringing 1 or 2 in the summer, but if you're letting 4 go, it's pointless, isn't it? Christine said, "Man belonged to David Holt." Oh, sorry, wrong one. And it's tight on me. Well, when you're not wearing it, then send a picture over for us because I want to see it. We'll put it on. Kieran's put, he meant it was a season, not his actual one. Well, I read it as it's been written, mate. It was your first ever Burnley shirt. Just saying. Kieran, you're like an Aladdin's cave of shirts, mate. So any shirts like that you need to rid of, let me know. I love buying old shirts, you know that. He's also said that Kieran's also said, sorry, that Southgate will stick with Pickford. Probably right. Louts with a ball in. Again, too hard, man. Matt's put, get all the contracts sorted, don't sign anyone concrete in, and keep on bodies we have and buy in the summer. Yeah, Kieran, I agree, mate. It started well. It's, what are we in now? Nearly 20 minutes, yeah. 20 minutes, and we've got pretty good start. Tammy's getting wound up by Tarky. Tarky will knock him out. Tarky's an absolute unit, by the way. So look at Tammy, must be quite a big lad stood next to him there because Tarky's actually manhandled me into his house once when I brought both my legs to help me in. He's a absolute solid man. So yeah, he must be a brave guy to square up to him. Thomas said we've signed the French wonder kid. Yeah, I've heard a bit about this guy. Under 19s is he for France or under 21s? I don't understand that one though because we've loaned him, and now we've made it permanent. So my question for you is, if he's that good, why would a club allow him to be loaned out? As Brady puts Alonso into the stands, love shit like that. Getting manhandled by Tarky. It's true, mate. Literally lifted me out of my car. That's how much he wanted an haircut. It'd be like, you have to carry me or you get no haircut. Oh, which I wouldn't know, didn't really. Matt Lockhart needs must for an haircut, 100%. Laura Larson is probably not real. Do not click link. Oh, yes, we've got a hard press on and we've won the ball off Mendy's kick. McNeil composing himself. Get that, a bit of possession play by the Clarets. Ball in forward. Oh, again, just too hard by McNeil. There's a definite plan of attack there for Burnley. It's obvious one. Depends how big their squad is. We've loaned him for the experience, possibly, but I can't see us loaning him to put him in our development. It's not usually the way it happens. He has been on the bench once. I agree, Joanne. He has been on the bench. I'm just intrigued as to why a club like that let him go, unless it's a box ticking exercise. We couldn't sign him for whatever reason, or they couldn't sell him for whatever reason. So we said we'll loan him first and then buy him afterwards. It might have been a box ticking exercise. But does anyone know? Don't know. Yeah, Matt, great press. Lawton again. I love this little inverted runs from Lawton this season. It seems to give us a bit more dimension. It gives Westy a bit more freedom as well to cross the ball in when he's playing. Here he is, Westy on the ball. Oh, nearly got so short there, Peters. There's the solid centre part half pairing, me and Tarky dealing with that. Wonder why Tammy would be a dick there. Not a fan of that. England teammates at one point. I think they were in the same English squad. Don't like to say that. So 0-0, 20 minutes, nearly halfway through the first half. Happy? I'm happy, mate. What do you think the score will be at half time, looking at the first 20 minutes? Again, I said it before the game, when we came on. I've not seen anything, again, that Wolves game that makes me think, oh shit, they were going to come at us flying. They didn't really create anything. I said it there and I'm saying it again. Ball in from Lawn. Oh. Unfortunately, this is that ball went to Vidra's head and not Wood's head. But if Wood were making that run, it'd have... here we go as Wood gets in behind. Oh, Wood with a very heavy pass. Brady ball in. Oh, I tell you what, first 10 minutes didn't look like we were going to have a sniff, but all of a sudden we've got control of the game and it's very good. Creating some good chances, got in some good positions. I agree with Matt. 0-0 at half time. Get the pick second half and get a result. Happened against Liverpool. Why can't it happen again? McNeil ball in, dealt with, and is it a corner? No, not quite. Have we had a corner yet? Have I missed that? Can't think if we've had a corner. Sandra has said she missed the first 80 minutes. Didn't realise it was an early kickoff. Do you know what? I can't criticise her. I didn't realise that I was out and about on the game when we had a 5 o'clock kickoff. And Joe said, "Are you still right to do the watch along?" I'm like, yeah, mate. I'll be back in like an hour or so. Don't worry about it. Is that what it kicks off in 2 minutes? Oh, fucking, I didn't even know. I thought it was an 8 o'clock kickoff, so I can't give you any criticism. Yeah, no, we haven't had a corner. I didn't think we'd had a corner. Obviously, that's a big part of our attack as Lawton wins the header. Go on, Brady. Well done, Brady, lad. And again, keep going. Oh, Brady with skills. Oh, Dwight. Do you know what Dwight does so well? Is he understands when someone's around him. Sometimes he just doesn't touch the ball, just lets the ball run. Just uses his body to get in the way. I love that. Tarky with a diag that was incredible. So good that I don't even think Dwight knew how to bring it down. It was in such a tight gap. But yeah, what a ball that was. So who's had the biggest chances so far? Has there been any chances? I can't really think of obvious ones. They had 4 shots at the edge of the D that just got smothered or clearly over the bar. They weren't even anywhere near. Pretty impressed with his high press. Very unusual, Kyle. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. It's good to see it though. You get to a point in the Premier League where teams just work you out. And the 4-4-2 has always been successful for us. Well done, Tarks. The 4-4-2 has been very successful for Burnley, and it always will be. But you can only defend and attack, counter-attack every now and again. Once teams work that out and stop that, you struggle in it. So you've got to mix it up every now and again with a high press. The energy of our team, though, is massive. And Jack Cork in the squad, that engine in midfield to sort of hold it up and take it to him. Dwight's doing it as well. Dwight's not just attacking every time he gets the ball, actually holding the ball, bringing it through him. But yeah, any thoughts of any signings? Do you think we'll get anyone? Not looking likely, is it? We've got, is it tonight or tomorrow night? I think it's tomorrow night, the deadline, Monday night. So yeah, it's not looking likely as the 2 Chelsea players tackle each other. I would say that is a proper chance there. Afternoon, Phil. Right, I'm watching this again now. Ball into the back. Brady, just a mismatch. I don't know what happened there. We were lucky they got away with one. Ideally, we'd sign a winger. I've said to Joy, should do a TurfCast deadline day live. Just for crack. Stood on top at Parkview with camera, like they did in the olden days. Never say never. He's still making calls. Yep. Not as keen on the orange goalie kit. Do you know what? My little lad wears that kit. He loves that kit. Loves it. But yeah, Thomas, another winger. I do agree. We do need another winger because Goodmanson and Brady haven't got a season in them. From recent seasons, anyway. Don't want to judge them too much. Don't know if anyone saw on Twitter, not Twitter, it's Instagram. Ben Mee did a DIY haircut. He didn't put pictures up, but he did say to me because I said good luck, and he did say that I can judge it on Sunday, but I forgot to. If I just remembered now, we'll see. TurfCast Watchalong turned in to rate my haircut. Not my DIY haircut, I mean. Was going to be a mess if we do it first time. We're going to be a mess. Yeah, Laura, I agree with that. We do need a centre back. We've got looking at one, haven't we? But I've not seen him play, if I'm honest with you. I've heard he's got meant to be good. Sports Attack said he's meant to be really good. He plays international, I think, for Ireland or Northern Ireland. I'm not sure. I think he's meant to be the next sort of prodigy of defence for us if we get hold of him. Tarky just mops that up. Do you know what we have seen though in this season is Tarky's game improving. He's got a lot more opportunity to get hold of the ball in the way we're playing at the minute, and that was sort of Southgate's reason for not picking him. I'm understanding, but Dwight McNeil's made the wrong decision there. Chelsea are trying to attack it. Kovacic with a bit of pace there. I didn't know he had that in his locker. What's he called, that centre back that we're looking at? So someone help me out here in the chat. Joanne Southgate is a tool. Oh my God, Werner's done an unbelievable defensive clearance for Burnley. Well done, mate. What was he doing there? He'd gone with his right, he's hit his left, and it's come away from the goal. That's incredible. Collins, thank you, Joanne. Yeah, that's the one we offer 4.5 million for, and they want 10. Apparently, he's meant to be class. I've not seen him play, to be fair, but Chelsea got a bit of a spark here. Let's right through the back of him, ref. Fucking hell. Not a foul there. As Werner comes left, drilled across. I got to go for that. Right, how is that not a foul, by the way? Right, the ball is out. That was 100% a foul. No, Matt, let me rephrase this. I said I've heard he's meant to be the next best thing. Tarky said he's meant to be good, but he's not. We've not seen him play. From what we're hearing, we're only going off what we're hearing. Mate. I'm not saying Tarky said it. Well, Arsenal after him. It wouldn't surprise me because, like I said, people are rating him. He's only a young lad, isn't he? Just showed the replay then of Werner. He's hit it from his right to left. He cannot. Well, I don't want to say it actually, but from this season, he was in my dream team. He's out of it now. Thank God. Can't buy a goal at the minute. Here we go. Good evening from Australia. Fingers crossed for a good result. Yeah, absolutely.
Why my iPad? Not my Apple.
I'm not muted, by the way. I'm just talking to my son, who's asking for his iPod. It's not in here, pal. Let's see what the comments are saying. Yeah, good evening from Australia. That's what I was saying, Werner. Fingers crossed for a good result. Yeah, absolutely. Hudson-Odoi, right? He's one of them players that obviously I know that they said he's going to be incredible. Who were it that after him? Were it Bayern that were after him? And then they didn't let him go. And then Lampard persists with not playing him. It's just an unusual player. I've still not seen anything to make me think he's a world beater yet. He had that horrific injury against us, which were a shame, really.
Whoa, God, that guy's a massive boy.
Just shut me door, one sec. Yeah, no, I don't want Tarky to leave Cassandra either, but I can't blame him for going on to bigger, better things if it is the case. Just hope it is for bigger and better things if he does go. There's only a handful of clubs that'd be like, yeah, fair enough. Wait till second half, him and Werner are going to turn us over, possibly. My fault, won't it? Tarky's he's one of the he's the best defender I've seen at Turf, and then that's saying something. I know Ben Mee's an argument for it, but I think if you add up all the avenues of defending, he's definitely the better one of the two, just marginally. For your lynch me. There you go. There's another example as he screens the ball from Taylor. Time, mate. Missing Taylor. Do you know what? I agree with you. I'd rather have him back in the squad. But I can't say we're missing him at the minute. Peter's done a great job. Well done, Louts. Ooh, Target. Oh. Absolutely brilliant defending there by Tarkovsky. Anyone see Ingsley last night? His hair's looking a lot better these days. Kate, anyone who knows Kate will know that there's always a dig or some sarky comment, whatever he's saying. But yeah, I did see it. His hair were better when he were at Burnley and Liverpool. I have no idea who his barber is now, that's all. What we've got in the comments. Chris Wood is being panned in. They're not talking about him on the commentary. Anyone not watching it and just watching this, let me know. And I will commentate a bit more for you. Rather than just reading comments out. Let me know if you're not watching it, but you're just watching us. It's always an hard one, these early kickoffs, aren't they? They're a bit of a... They're always a bit difficult to get up and get yourself motivated for, especially if you've got families and stuff. Some people aren't allowed. Well done, Louts. Double block there. Got to deal with Alonso next. Oh, nice play. What is Mount? Right, that's the third shot I have seen Mount hit the away end. I don't know if you've watched the watch-alongs before or the thing, but I was once at this stadium with my brother Jared, who's in the chat. I watched. Do you remember the game when we were in the cup and we got to penalties and Akinbaye came on and scored? I went there. I can't remember it. Quarterfinals, and you're about 5 seconds in front now. Sorry, Matt, mate. That's not my fault. And I waited till half time, extra time, and I was dying for the toilet, and I needed it at the end of the match, but it went into extra time, and I was like, I'm not going now. And it got to half time, extra time, and I thought, I can't hold it anymore. When you start looking for ways to get away without having to go to the toilet. So, like, is there a cup or a bottle or anything? Because I was on the back row. And then I got all the way down to the second from bottom step, literally. I'm thinking, like, right, I need to get there. Holding on to the handrail, slipped off the step, just literally slipped off the edge of it. I don't know whether I stood on something or what, I couldn't tell you to this day. But I looked at my arm, like, still holding onto the rail, and I'm, like, underneath it. And I still went to the toilet, but my arm was hanging off. And then the ambulance guys come over because they'd seen me slip. And they were trying to take me to hospital. And I'm like, can I not just watch the penalties? So I didn't even get to watch the penalties. The second half of extra time. So I didn't even get to see the penalties or anything. Yeah, I literally got from the back row to the second, third bottom from step. And I just slipped my heel off the end of it. And looked down and my arm was just flat backwards. I brought that bone there. So I didn't get to see it. Just my best memory of that game is singing "You're Just a Shit Akinbaye" to Drogba. Did anyone else make it to that game? To be fair, if I was sat in the same seat now at this game, if we were allowed, Mason Mount would have hit me twice in face. Should have held it. I should have held it, mate. Believe me. I know that. I had to spend the night in, but I can't remember the name of the hospital now, but Chelsea representatives turning up next day to make sure I weren't going to sue him. There you go. Story of the day for you. Yeah, we were coming out of hospital and I had my Burnley shirt on, sling across me. because I had to come up north for an operation, but I could still walk, obviously. So come across with this sling on, and then all of a sudden someone went, "Oh, you West Ham," beep, and started spitting at us. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed that story. Waste of 5 minutes of your life. Some guy from Chelsea, bless him, though. Well, lovely man. He come down, give me a mobile phone because my battery was dead. Back in the day where not everyone had a charger, 2009. Atmosphere walking down King's Road was the best ever experience in years. I bet it were, mate. My atmosphere after the game, we were having the Blue Sirens going down through middle of London. It were a Minging hospital, that as well. As my memory serves. Should have said. I said I should have sued him. It'd be all fault. Slipped off step. Chelsea got a bit of an hold of this game. We haven't really done anything for 10 minutes, so since I said we were doing well. But again, 0-0 at half time. If we can take that in, I think everyone would have took that. Does anyone else feel like there's a bit of an optimism about us at the minute where you're almost not thinking like, oh, if we could just get into 0-0? It's a bit of a buzz at the minute. Oh, there's a story coming in from Christine, but Ross is on. Right, Ross. Good lad, is Ross. What are you drinking? I'm not drinking. I'm just on coffees, mate. Coffees with me old shirt that reminds me of Gareth Taylor. TFG. Don't think that's a brand anymore. I don't even think they're still making shit. How are you, Ross? Are you all right, pal? How's the little one? Christine said, I went in 1982 December. Coach brought it down. We didn't get there till nearly half time. Was escorted with a policeman to the toilets at half time to remove my Burnley scarf and escorted back. We got beat 3-0, I think. That's another good story, that. The amount of stories that were about coaches breaking down. There was one on the way to Wembley. Joe, who does TurfCast, I'm sure his coach brought down on the way to Wembley, he said. Imagine that. Imagine not getting to Wembley. He got there, to be fair, but imagine if he didn't. I don't think you'd ever forgive your coach driver, would you? I'd sue then. I'm all right breaking balls, but don't make me miss the game like that. A no slippage sign. Laura's saying, what do you reckon to get a new shirt sponsor? Good question, Laura. I'm buzzing for it. I don't really mind. I wonder if they'd sell it, or would they do that thing? I think I've seen it once before where a club didn't have a sponsor, or the sponsor folded, and they offered to basically give you the new shirt if you brought the old shirt back in or something like that. I can't remember what it were now, but I wonder what they'd do, the club. Knowing our club, they'd sell both. Oh, yeah, we got... that's a mad stat for Burnley. Two wins away from home against Arsenal and Liverpool. Well, it'll be 3 today, mate, Chelsea. In a 12-month period, you could have had United onto that as well, but we've just gone over the 12-month now. Hudson-Odoi's attacking, edge of the box, cut back. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Azpilicueta with an overlap. Serious finish, that. I can't criticise that. Do I think Burnley could have maybe done something? Let's have a look. I haven't seen the replay yet, but it looked like it was a savable chance. Well, let's watch the replay. I might be being harsh. Just watching the replay now. Jorginho out to Mount. Mount's got no options really, but from Hudson, who just drives at Peters. Chop back. Azpilicueta. It's straight at Port. I just think the pure power and pace of that ball made it unsavable, but really unlucky. Good play by Hudson-Odoi. I think, watching it back, I'm hearing McManaman saying Mark took a nick. Let's have a look. Nah, I'm not having that. I think it's just a great strike. Mark touched him, but it's not something I'd be. Fucking hell. Kieran, they don't deserve that. Matt Lockhart, fucking hell. At least we won't see sports compared to... Do you know what? Me and Jerry were talking about this yesterday. If they do change this, and I know that the owners have the beliefs on gambling. We were looking at it, and you know, like your biggest sides that obviously have marketing and branding around the world, they don't tend to have the betting ones. They have other ones. Like, for example, Chelsea got 3, United got Chevrolet. Well done, Matty. I'm just watching that now because Louts is obviously tackled Alonso. He won the ball fair and square, in my opinion, but let's watch the replay. Alonso's got the ball. What is wrong with that? But man of him spewing. What? We were literally aware then that the referee pulled that back for summer. I have no idea what, but this is unfortunate, isn't it? Because with VAR, if you'd have let that play, you could have decided that afterwards. But yeah, I wonder if, like, because obviously we've got these new guys in, and then there's one who's a huge marketing sort of experience and influence in the NBA, NFL. I think he's Madison Square Garden. I wonder if there's an indirect ploy to this sort of thing where we get a shirt sponsor that we can sell. Because I think Jared said that there's no gambling in America apart from Vegas. So if that is the case, and they want to sort of advertise to the Americans, they need a brand that's not got an advertisement of gambling, surely. Let me know what you think. I'm just reading the comments now. Ben is not happy with Peters there. Should have stood. Possibly. I didn't see Ben's reaction. I was just monitoring my own reaction. Why do Premier League refs? Where the Premier League find these referees? Proper household brands. Yeah, I can see it happening. I really can. Where do the Premier League get these referees? I'm just watching now for Ben's reaction. I didn't see much on that replay, but it's really, really unlucky that goal because everyone's kind of done the job. Even Chelsea, you know what I mean? They're doing their jobs. Smash the ball. But it was all Hudson-Odoi that created that chance. Yeah, Laura said you're a serious outfit if you get car manufacturers that want to sponsor you and things like that. I agree. Well done, Matty. And can we just sort of go back to that tackle there with the referee? How were you meant to? Brady's got no chance of getting that ball. How are you meant to sort of get the luck against teams like this with them decisions? Because I feel like that was the other way around. Did they let that play through and then watch it back on VAR? Matt Lowcock says McNeil's got to be tracking Aspilicueta. I must admit, he was all very exposed there, but Hudson-Odoi drive that ball very fast into that box. McManaman saying we need to liven up. I agree. I said to you dinner just before the goal, we haven't actually done up for 10 minutes. As Vids has half a chance but gives the ball away. Come on, Brady. Good ball in. Unfortunately, not. Come on, we're entering the half time now. And we get a free kick just before that. But get your comments in because I will be having a short break. Go and get yourself another coffee. Tell me what you would do at half time differently. Get your comments in. Are you happy? Are you sad? I do think we've been done over a little bit. Has Vidra done what you've expected him to do? Has Court done what you want from him? Let me know what your opinions are at half time and we'll read them out. But where's the ball going? Oh, that's it, innit? Is that it? Yeah, half time. Chelsea 1, Burnley 0, half time. Just get your opinions in now before we dart off for a little break. Need J-Rod on. I have to say, Lawton and Tarky have played quality. Need JBG now. doing a good job on your own here, Simon. Joe, who? Thank you so much, Laura. I must admit, Joe's good at doing it on his own as well. It's a difficult one doing it on your own, but we are trying. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, just to keep the interaction up there. I will try and find the stats from this half. While you just put your comments in there, just entertain each other for me for 1 second while I get them up. And then what I'll do is I'll screenshot them and put them up at half time, and we can make his opinions then on a fairer sort of reflection of what we think of the squad. So, Comanche, I'm just screenshotting this. Keep your comments in because I can't see if you are doing, so be sound. Help a brother out. Right. Took the screenshot. I'm just going to upload it for you guys now, and then you can tell me what you think, and that'll be your half-time screen. But yeah, I'll go for a break in a minute. I'll read out the comments just before I go. There it is. Right, let's have a look. Comments. Decent first half. If we can get back to that spell, we might be able to get a draw. I think we could win it. I really do. I know they've had a few shots, but they've been absolutely dreadful in the middle of nowhere. Sort of half chances. They're not even proper chances. Their goal was class, but against the run of play, still in it. These little balls in between, the forwards in midfield are killing us. That's the problem, you see. When you play a flat 4-4-2 and then someone else is playing a diamond, there's pockets of space all over the place. However, it's still hard to make space in the attacking third. But yeah, in the midfield, I agree. What's the point of playing Vidri if no one will actually play to his strengths? Fucking shit half of football. John, it's a difficult one because, like I said, there was a ball in a couple of times from Louts where it's literally skimmed Vidra's head, and you think if Wood were making that run across, it might have been different. We're never going to create that many chances against a team like Chelsea, so you've got to make sure that when you do create them, you take them and be clinical like we usually are. But it was a strange decision for me, not starting Jay up top. I think everyone can agree with me on that one. We all expected Jay to start. I think it was a shock for me anyway. What do you guys think? If we come out like we did the last match, we can get back in this. Absolutely agree with that. The amount of poor layoffs from Wood is shocking. Good half overall, apart from in front of goal. Apart from the goal, obviously. Well, cheers, guys. Get your comments in. I'll let you lot chat amongst yourselves, and I will just put this over there for you. That's the stats at half time. As you can see from that, we've not had a shot on target. We've not had a shot off target. Possession, obviously, in their favour, which is fine. Not even a corner. And the reason I'm bringing this in is because it's always interesting when you watch it through Clarets tinted glasses, when your opinion changes when you see things like these statistics. You've got to look at that and actually think, is the VAR as well? It's not VAR, sorry. Is the Rodriguez needed? Is Vidra doing what we expected from him? Does him and Wood work at all? Tell me what you think. I still have the belief that they are good enough to come back in it. McNeil's been quiet today. So yeah, half time, guys. 50 odd of you in there. Chat amongst yourselves. There's your stats. But yeah, the second half stream will start soon. I'll just put that on there. And I'll speak to you guys. I'll leave the stats up for you guys. But tell me what subs you'd make. Put it in the comments. I'll be back in 5. Back. How are we all? Sorry, I've just been trying to munch a packet of crisps before the video ended. I'll read out the comments what the pin said at half time. Richard Goddard, although stats don't shut back up impressive first half, shots 0 on 0. One pass needs to be better, good position, but pass was shocking. Robert Lamb's predicting 1-1. I said that for the Villa game at half time. Now, I just want to pull these stats back up because it's worth pointing out that these do not make interesting reading. And for those who were in the first half and watch this, we look like we're playing all right, but actually we're not creating. We're creating absolutely nothing. And obviously we're all crying out saying, you know, Vidra. We need to see Vidra start. We need that pace in behind. We need to see another option. I think is one of the most common things I see. But Chelsea haven't been that good. Let's be honest, and we've not done anything to sort of jump on that. We've got into decent positions. We've played decent football, possession at times. We had that 10-minute spell. But actually, what have we done with the ball? So yeah, let's just assess that. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Missing Brownhill. I think we need that drive from the midfield. That's an interesting one, isn't it? I know he's injured at the minute, but I'm a big fan of Cork and Wester. I think we need more something. I think we need to see. I think we need J-Rod up top. I think that, you know, when people are commenting on, oh, Chris Wood this and Chris Wood that, I think that link-up play comes from your people like your Vidra and your Rodriguez as they come into midfield a little bit and help the midfielders get involved in the game. But, yeah, Joe's saying we're doing all right, guys. So, yeah, keep your comments coming in. Joe said he's got it on mute, but he can see it. Second half coming soon. What substitutions do you want to make? I'll be back in 1 minute. But, yeah, second half in 1 minute. So I've said, what subs do you want to see? I've seen the banter coming in. I'm going to go for Woods because we got a new player up front called Woods. I will give him a little more time in the second half to see what happens. I'm not a massive thing at 1-0 down away from Chelsea saying, oh, we need changes at half time. But 0 shots, and not even on target. On target is one thing, but 0 shots in general, it ain't going to work, mate. So something needs to change, whether it's a change of direction. JBG on for Brady. Now, there has been a sub. If anyone hasn't noticed, Pulisic has come on. I'm not sure he's gone off. I'm going to hazard a guess at Callum Hudson-Odoi because it's a similar position. But I haven't seen it yet. So if anyone's seen it, let me know. Kyle said he's a quality player. I'm a massive fan of Pulisic. A huge fan. As he gets on the ball. Or it doesn't look like Hudson-Odoi. Who's he come on for? Let me know. If you can see, Tammy's gone off. Right, thank you, Mark. I didn't realise. Sorry, I weren't looking. I was trying to munch on a packet of crisps before the second half started. Oh, as Pulisic is away from Ben Mee. Tarky stood him up. He's done well there, Tarks. Ball's come out to Kovacic, who's played it back out wide to Hudson-Odoi, who's just done an overhit pass, a shocking pass there. Thank God for that. Tammy's gone off. Yeah, thank you, Christine. He didn't really do up, to be fair, so I'd rather Hudson-Odoi had gone off. But yeah, we made no changes. Brady, Westwood, Court, McNeil, Vidra, Wood up top. Got myself another coffee. Got a little Nespresso machine. Has anyone else got a coffee machine at their house? Joe's got a belting one. Joe's got like a proper 500 quidder, I think. Thought mine were good. I used to love a TurfCast day when we used to go up to his house and record it, just audio then, though. But I mean, obviously after lockdown and COVID restrictions, we will be doing it visual. But yeah, we used to just do audio in his kitchen, and we'd do it live there. Sorry, and record it. Sorry, and then he'd make me a little coffee. I used to love it. But now you can see we're in the TurfCast studio, aka my conservatory. Also, Hair Social Studio for when I'm working on that. We've got a Chelsea fan in. Joe late that. Watching from the Philippines, though. Always interesting to see where they're watching from. Great block there from Laos. Corner ball. So no corners, no shots on target. No shots on target, no corners, no nothing. Everything that we sort of would like to say that we're good at is the free kicks, the corners, and the clinicalness. We haven't had any chances. We've not even created chances. So I think it needs a change sooner rather than later. I think he'll give it 10 minutes. I think if we hadn't had a shot by 55th minute and he hadn't made a change, there's something wrong. Ball in. Great header there from Brady. Brady's back out wide. Matt Lowcock, did he get a haircut for a coffee? He gets an haircut whenever he wants, that bag. I don't know what the stream is doing, Lowcock, but I ain't touched, man. It's just playing. I don't know if you've changed channel or what. Yeah, Diocco there watching from the Philippines. He might be a Chelsea fan, but I'll leave him in as long as he doesn't chirp up too much. Ben Mee there, someone obviously he's done his DIY haircut. You got a bit of a close up of it there. Right, second half started, guys. Oh, just do it again. Get 10 of you to press share, and I won't ask one more time like I didn't do last time. 10 people, just type in the comments, shared or a tick, whatever. Get the numbers back up for the second half. See if we get more numbers with just me than we can with the whole team, and then I can be smug about that. By the way, Ben Mee there. I don't know if who's watching it. VAR is going to check this. But Ben Mee's jumped out. He's hit his arm by the looks of it. He's shoved his arm straight behind his back like that, which made it look more guilty than it even were. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, thankfully no penalty there. That would have been given 10 games ago. So we got away. Well, not got away with one, but rightly so, we got away with one. Chelsea absolutely piling this pressure on in the first 5 minutes. Burnley can't get out of their own box. I don't know what happened there. Laps went down injured. Ended up with a goal kick though, so I'm happy with that. Right, let's take a breather, Burnley. We are in the boxing proverbial sense against the ropes. I believe his missus did it, mate. So I'm not going to be. My professional opinion is looks all right for a DIY. Michael Brown said, do I think Burnley will stay up this season as you still have to play teams in and around you in the second half of the season? Who are you supporting, Michael? Let me know. Absolutely will stay up. There's never been a concern for myself. People mention it. I've seen commentators also saying that they don't think there's a chance of us going down, even when we were in the thick of it. So yeah, I'm confident we'll stay up. But who do you support, Michael? Johnny Tate, how are you, mate? I hope you're feeling better. I haven't heard of you since you were poorly, but not too bad overall. Needs to keep the hard press. These are bobbins. I don't know. I don't know what I think, because unfortunately the system that they play benefits someone like us going, pushing up and trying to get that goal. The deeper we are, the harder it is for them. But Vidra, come on, Vidra. I'm saying that in the sense of I want him to succeed there, and he just didn't. Michael supports Leeds. Yeah, I think the odds of us going down are the same as the odds of you going down, mate. We went through a sticky spell earlier on than you did. But we seem to be coming out of it now as they come once again down that left-hand side there, right, Hudson-Odoi. Back to the edge of the box. Unusual sort of pass, but it's dealt with. Burnley blocking Pulisic. Pulisic is so fast, by the way. His feet. Ball in. Werner headed it, thankfully, straight at Pope, who was in a good position to save it. But Hudson-Odoi once again on the thing. We're leaving him to cross it. I still think that that's the right thing. Let him cross it. We should have enough in the box to deal with it, but we didn't deal with it in that case. That's the unfortunate thing. See what the comments are saying. Need to change it soon, Kieran. 100%. No shots, right? They're 11 shots to our 0. Obviously, we have 0 on target. They have 5. It needs a change. It's not working, right? Vidra's better off the bench. Matt Lowcock, I have said this time and time again. Certain players have made careers of being subs. For example, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Super subs. Vidra hasn't. Yeah, I don't know what that stat were then. I just heard. Did anyone hear that on BT Sport? They just brought a stat out of being the lowest club in the Premier League for certain thing. Let me know. But yeah, Mendy's had naught to do. I don't even have a goal kick. I don't know. Something needs to change. J-Rod needs to come on. Right, JBG and J on for Wood and Brady. Probably goals scored. Yeah, I agree with that. Probably were. Vidra performed well, in my opinion, from Self Gaming on YouTube. Vidra's a good player. We all like Vidra. We want him to succeed. We want him to do well, but he does. It's no. Oh, sorry, Burnley defending deep now. Yeah, it's no secret that he's been more successful off the bench. Stats with the lowest away goals, apparently. Burnley the lowest in the Premier League for away goals scored. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Tell Tracy, no, she's going out. She's just letting me know. She's dipping out. Chelsea have got to be happy with this. We have absolutely done nothing. We have not even started to create a chance. Not even in this second half. It's 55 minutes. If we don't see a sub before 60th, I said 55. There's something wrong here. I know we're going to get a chance. And it is going to come, but we need to... We're still in the game, let's be fair. I feel sorry for Vidra. He's running around like an headless chicken up top. He's not getting any chances falling to him, but Wood holds it up for him. Throw in there half deep. McNeil. Michael Brown, the Leeds fan, has said, from what I've seen of Burnley, you're a solid team, well done, difficult to beat, which is why I think you will stay up. You should have at least got a point against Leeds. This is why I don't ban Joe bans away fans when he says it that they're on, but I don't ban them because I think that half of them, if not more of that, are all right. As Chelsea went through there. But yeah, I agree, mate. Michael, I think the referee made some decisions that I would argue against. I don't think yours are a penalty. I think ours goal got disallowed unfairly, and then it could have been a penalty for us. Yeah, it's not one of them. As we're in there, half lads, come on, and lasses, Joanne's in there, and all that. We need to get some players in, or else our relegation battle will get harder. I still think our squad's good enough. Right, we've got a throw in, nigh on near the corner flag. Hey, did you know I said nigh on to someone who works in London? Said it on the thing. Not even a word, apparently. He had no idea what I run about. So Burnley throw in, get a corner, Westy at least. He's got a corner. We have our first corner, guys. Drum roll. That one, my drum roll. I can't do a drum roll. I've got a small desk. Let's try again. Right, here we go. This is it now. Do a lap of honour. We've had a corner. Yes, Christine. This is it, though. This is the chance. These are the things that we've been saying. This is what we need to ask for. As Dwight sets the ball, referee sends something he's not happy with. Vidra's off. I bet he's gutted. This is how desperate we are for that set piece. We've seen we've got a set piece and we brought Rodriguez on just before which is a bit unfair on Vids. Right, corner ball. Burnley's first corner of the game. We are at 56 minutes and 26 seconds. Ball in from Dwight McNeil. It gets past the first man, but barely, and it's a goal kick. Yeah. It was a shocking ball in by McNeil, I've got to admit, but oh well. As Johnny Tate says, I agree. If we get anything, it will be from a set piece. Yeah, it's come off Brady. It is definitely a goal kick. Kieran's not happy that Vidra's come off. Joke of a decision. I can't say it's a. Oh wow! As Hudson-Odoi just rattles the post with a deflection off Peters. Christ, that about that were close. That were nearly game over then. I'm just watching the replay now. It's a simple. It's a good block by Peters. I mean, if that had gone out, you'd have been celebrating it. Well, defensive block that were it hit the post. Thankfully, come out and Ben Mee sorted it. But yeah, I can't say that it's harsh to take Vidra off when you've had a full game of nearly 60 minutes and not had a shot on target, and you've only just got your first corner. So them running the channels that you're asking for, people getting in behind the pockets of space, it's not happening. What a block by Tarky, by the way, and then to play it out. What a block by Tarky that were. That were as good as a save. That well done. Yeah, you can't say. Excuse me. You can't say it's harsh to take your striker off when we haven't had a shot on goal, especially the one whose job it is to run the channels and get in behind. It's not like they're playing deep. I'm a big fan of Vids, and I want Vids to play more, but I'm saying that change was warranted. I don't know what your guys' opinions is. Tell me, am I wrong? Matt says, Jay will running himself into the ground is what we'll need. He'll drop deeper too. Exactly what I said. We need somebody to come in and get the ball off the midfielder so the midfielders can get involved in the attack. It's all right running the channels, but it hasn't worked in this game, and that's my point. Oh, Tarky dealt with it somehow. Oh, well done. Westy's not daft there, you know. That's clever. Let me see what your comments are to my opinion. But he never does it with Wood is the point. Yeah, I agree he doesn't do it with Wood, but Wood is a different type of player. And the way we're playing at the minute, the ball in, the pockets of space, the through one-on-ones, the run-ins, they've not happened. And in the first half, there were plenty of balls up top. I'm a big fan of Louts. Vidra, it's like I'm slating him. Sorry, Louts on screen then. I'm not. Johnny Tate's nailed it there. If Wood or Barnes had played like Vidra had today, they would get lynched. I like Vids, but I can't understand what I'm not seeing. People might get the wish here. Is it like Wood down? Yeah, Wood's down. Wood's down at the minute. That's not good. Kieran, Simon, I give up with you, mate. Kieran, I'm not the only one who thinks it, pal. But let me know what you think. Am I the only one that thinks that Vidra has done absolutely nothing today, which is why there's a change? Brady's had 6 quality games. Last game he did nothing, got subbed. It changed the game. Top goal scorer for 3 years in a row is getting criticised for being on the ground. Normal services resumed. What has Wood done today? I'm not saying Wood's done anything today, but I'm just saying up top, It ain't working. You're not going to go and take off the one who plays every week when the new kid's easier option to take off. Just my opinion, guys. Woody's living up reputation with some people. I agree with Simon. Now the striker have done fuck all, but Wood can hold up the ball. He's a different type of player. You know, he scored in the last minute of the Villa game, in the last 10 minutes of the Villa game to get that win, and people would have probably dragged him at half time. So Vidra doesn't look like he's going to do anything. We know Wood can do anything. Sorry. But he's coming off anyway, so there's no argument. But now you've taken him off for a midfielder. So what, 4-4? Are we doing 4-5-1 now? Hopefully Wood's all right for the next game. McNeil playing as a striker. I'd love to see McNeil as a number 10. We'll see. I've said it for a season and a half now that I would love to see McNeil as a number 10. I think he's better than he is as a winger. McNeil's playing behind Gerrard. I hope that is the case. I'm a big fan of that idea. Kieran Fitzwood is shit. 1 second half performance and everyone's off his back. Can't blame Bidford today. Needs a little run. I agree he needs a little run. And he's had a little run. And he'll get another little run, hopefully, if we get our way. But it's something had to change up top. It's an unbelievable debate, this. But something had to change up the top. Now you've got 2 changes, 60th minute. Just reading the comments. People are bantering saying they want Mumbongo on. Kieran will say he means it, knowing Kieran. I'm interested to say what you would have done differently to that. I mean, taking Wood off is one thing, but when we have literally only a long ball in our arsenal at the minute in this game, we're not playing it through him. We're not getting into behind. Why you would take your target man off before the runner, I don't know. Kieran, if you actually did listen to the podcast, I always said he's our best striker. I won't drop him. Goals will come. Every striker has droughts, so you can't say that I've said for 4 or 5 games I wanted him dropped because I never said that. It was Joe that said that, not me. So, yeah. James, I never said it, mate. If you read it back, and anyone who listens to the podcast that's on there, just say I've said you can't replace your top boy because all the rest of the options are similar. Jay and Wood up top is actually what I said, and I asked for it many a time. But yeah, no, you tried there, Kieran, unlucky pal. Laura's team Wood. Laura said me say it. You can't. I wanted them up top. But let's see now. We've had 5 minutes now with them, with the changes. Good debate though, guys. I love a good debate. That's the point. Look at Fulham game. Jay and Vidge were together. They played terrific actual football. Matt Lowcott says he got Jay and Wood, which is what I've been saying. I think anybody that doesn't pick Wood in the first, granted his form's not been the best, but Nick Pope had an off run at the beginning of the season. No one asked for a change there because you know that he is the better option. I never said it, Kieran. I swear to God, I wouldn't say it because you found that, mate. And I'll admit it, but I never said that, Kieran. I wouldn't say it. I'm not that stupid. What's he saying here? I think you're correct. I said I give the video a few minutes in the second half before the change, but losing Wood hurts right now. I think people are underestimating what Wood does. I say it every single time, so that's why I know I don't say it. Vid brings not just an attack. Wood brings not just an attacking option, but he's also there back on the defence. I'm loving this. I'm getting information from Joe on this. You can ask Joe. I never said it. Joe's put the caption up that said, "Is it time to drop Wood?" And if you actually watch that back, I don't even answer it. It just looks like I do because I'm on the picture, but I don't. Listen. I'm loving the debate, guys. It's literally an opinion. Wood does Simon? I don't think Vidra is genuinely pushing. I don't think Joe is pushing. Wood is being pushed, sorry, by Vidra. Really don't. Joe Clark says he can confirm that I say Wood in every single podcast, which is true. Anyone who got the misconception of that, I apologise, but I do say that Wood brings a lot more than just an attacking sense. He's actually back on the corners. He's an important part of the set pieces, both sides of the pitch. 66 minutes. We're still not had a shot on goal, guys. West 8. Do you remember when we used to take these? When we used to take these set pieces, we Heat and Nye on the halfway line. Obviously, Pope doesn't come that far up the pitch for the kicks, and rightly so. We don't need him to. But I used to love that when when we were getting beat. Ball in. Oh, what a block that is by Silva. What a block. Didn't even give a corner. Right, both of our centre halves are up the pitch. Peters is bombing it back because he knows that Werner's away, and he's done well to keep up with him. And we're surviving so far. Let's see if we can keep him out there. Well done to the defence there. They got back. I'd swear to you, Kieran. I said maybe it is time for a change. I might have said maybe, but I would never have said I think he's our best striker. And I've said it time and time again. I like the debate though. I've got a text. Just bear with me while I read this. All right, so wow, Nick Port there. I think it was Nick Port that made that block. Then I was looking at my form. I'm not changing it, Kieran. I might have said. I've never said you. The question to you was, I've said that I've asked 4 or 5 games in a row that I wanted Wood drop. I haven't said that once. We were lucky there. We got away with one. Again, in the second goal, it's game over. Oh, Mount just skimmed the post there. I don't know if Pope knew it was wide or what, but great save from that earlier chance. Yes, Kyle, 100%. Just watching that ball in. Oh, what a save. So the other one earlier with Hudson-Odoi again. Drilled across, Ben Mee with his foot out, which made Nick have to react, and then Lawton clears it. Well defended, really, because it was a good chance there from Hudson-Odoi. He is being their star player. I said it from the beginning that didn't see him doing much before this, but he's been brilliant today, to be fair. We're still lacking that interplay between defence and attack. We're not getting it up there. Let's have a see what I see. Tell you what, we are missing Barnes. Cheap free kicks, final third, creating free kicks. Creating opportunities is the correction. Is Brady better on the left or the right? For me, it don't really matter where you play him. Get it out, Louts. Well done. Throw into Chelsea. Chelsea pushing for this second. There's a goal coming soon, it feels. Don't know what you guys think. Thomas, I'm not a massive fan of Brady over Goodmanson, but Brady, recent games has been all right. The last couple have been quiet. It's his final third that drives me insane. He gets there, and then he sometimes either doesn't beat the first man or whatever, but There's no doubt in his ability as a player. He's just passing drives me insane sometimes. Hudson-Odoi again on Peters, chop back, and how they did not score that from from Pulisic is unbelievable. Matt said, I think Lawton's been our best player so far. Hudson-Odoi is having the time of his life against Eric Peters this wing. I think Peters is doing the right thing, not coming out to him. Because obviously they want that. They want to play it in and 1-2 behind him, but something needs to change on that left-hand side. Who's on the left wing now? Is it Brady? The commentator's just reminding us that Pulisic actually got his perfect hat-trick against us last season. Forgot about that. Don't know how. Maybe I blocked that from my memory. Well done, Peters. See, that's why I don't want him to go outside too much. Ben Mees put himself under pressure with a turn back. Oh, he's got a free kick. Well done, Ben. He got away with one there. Hopefully we can absorb this pressure and nick a cheeky goal. Agreed. Brady. Ooh. Brady, JPG, Peters, all not good enough. Sign a winger. Is James's opinion. Hudson-Odoi's off. Why they brought a defensive version on? Because literally every single chance has come from Hudson-Odoi. I will celebrate that like it's a fucking goal scored. Get him off. What on earth is that decision? I'm buzzing with it. Watch this now, James. Come on, tear us apart. But he has been the start of every single attack. I'm buzzing that he's gone off. What do you guys think? Kieran Phillips, do you think you should go on the podcast, mate, and talk more? I think you should go on the podcast, mate, and talk more sense. I don't know who James Smith is, but I presume you don't know Kieran. Kieran's opinion is he's on the podcast every single week, to be fair. So if you obviously haven't listened to it, but it's the watch-along, not the watch-along, what's it called? The fan reaction. Get on the podcast, watch it. He does give his opinion every week because he's a good lad like that. And we do love that. That James is just as good, but also more defensive. I said that, Matt. Yeah, why they brought a defensive version on. I will let you on. I've asked you to come on. In fact, I got you on twice, but your connection weren't working. But it's not. Joe's the boss. When it was just me, the one time it was just me. Who got you on? Not my fault. It was it didn't work. Tell Kieran to let it go now. There's no point doing that. You might as well just light a fire up his ass if you do that. Kieran's but I would rather have you on the wing with your broken legs than Brady. Very harsh. I can't agree with that. I would rather have Brady than me. Can we have Joel on now? Who's Joel? Who's Joel? Kieran, come on and give your opinion. I've invited you on many a time, my friend. And he does do the fan reaction, and I'm sure he'll do one after this game for us because he's good like that, to be fair. Another great save by Pope at his feet. Anyone who's not watching it, he said about the third save he's made. James is, again, great player. Again, the ball in. Thankfully, James has done 3 balls in now and all have been blocked. But the pressure is absolutely flying. Sorry, Joel Mumbongo. I thought you meant Joe. I thought you were just like... I weren't sure, so that's why I asked for clarification. I thought you might have meant Joe. Christine Lonsdale. You're funny today, mate. Right, Chelsea's still on the attack. 75th minute. We've not had a shot on target. You can say you want certain changes up top, but nothing's working in this match. They've absolutely dominated the ball. Absolutely. Shall we see what the updates are on the stats? Let's have a look. Right. So these are the stats as they are live. I will put them on. It might have changed by the time I bloody loaded up, but there we go. Remove that one. And then add that one. So these are the stats as they are live. Joel's on. So as you can see, still no shots. Their possession is growing. The chances of double near enough on target ones anyway. That's since the changes up top. So let's hope Mbongo does a job that pushing that. Ooh. Thought Ben were going to get a free kick then for a half foot. Let me read the comments. Sorry, I'm trying to do everything on my own. Hopefully I'm doing all right for you guys. It's very busy. Joel's on. We can't even get the ball up to the top. Never mind changing it up top. Exactly, Matt. Exactly my point. We have had a shot. Have we had a shot on any description? No, I've just put the stats up here. We have not technically had a shot. Joel is going to save us. JT will stay built. Still Premier League Player of the Year, possibly. Laura, they have had 10 shots off target, but I think 7 of them were in the first sort of 20 minutes, if you remember, when they kept just shooting and it were flying over from Mason Mount and all that. Absolutely shambolic it was. But get your opinions in. Listen, this is only 1-0. We are still in it, but not one shot in 76 minutes. Is that normal behaviour? It's certainly not for me. And we started with Wood and Vidra. We're ending it with Mbongo and Rodriguez. What do you think of that, guys? That is not normal behaviour. Tarky comes out to cover. Matty with an unbelievable challenge. And Tarkis clears it up. Well done. Oh, yeah. I thought he'd given it away, but he hasn't. Kieran Phillips, we're going to equalise it. Hopefully, mate. I do have every faith in us being able to get something, but we're not even getting free kicks or corners at the minute. That's my concern. 77 minutes gone. We need something now. We need a spark. We need... Tell you what, I don't even know what we need. This is just a really patient, well-organised Chelsea squad at the minute. I don't know what you're... I think we're being too harsh on Burnley. 1-0 down at Stamford Bridge. It's very difficult. Matt Lawton's being pulled out wide now by Alonso. What a tackle by Matt Lawton. And then away, Gudmundsson has lost the ball, unfortunately, to Alonso. They are quickly getting that ball back there, and then they're taking the time. They're not just keep running at us like headless chickens. Kieran Phillips, not Kieran Phillips. Yeah, it was Kieran Phillips. Sorry, Lawton has been outstanding today. Needs a haircut to be a freebie next. Well, I will say next time I see him after lockdown. Kieran Phillips is paying for Matt Lawton's haircut. You heard it here first, because we take things out of context when it comes to Kieran Phillips. So yeah, free haircut paid for by Kieran Phillips. Well done, mate. That's very generous of you. I ain't told you what he pays yet. Not to have a shot on 77 minutes is bad luck. Very Burnley written. Well done, mate. I like that. Keep it local. Yeah, I agree, mate. It's not normal. Not for us. Something's wrong. Is it just Chelsea are that well drilled at the minute? They're very patient, I must admit. James with the ball in again. Tarke boots it clear. Mbongo. Oh, no. I thought Mbongo got a free kick then, but the referee's action didn't work with that. It was offside. Not even being harsh. We can't even get out of the first half, or our half, I agree. Beat City Wednesday, job done. We are also timid with it. Chelsea have had shots from miles out, but we don't even have a goal like that. Yeah, they've got some confidence at the minute from shooting. They are flying with their shots as Havertz comes on. I mean, anyone who doesn't know Havertz, I know that he played for Chelsea, but he hadn't had exactly a great start for Chelsea. But in the German league, he was unbelievable. What a signing that was. Mbongo, we are in their half. Mbongo. Jay Rodriguez loses the ball. Well, Mbongo loses it, but Jay Rodriguez pushes it back. Hold on, Ben. Unlucky. Joanne, God, my feed is 5 minutes behind. Do you mean the feed on this or your stream that you're watching? I think I might get a divorce. Mrs. just told me to get to bed as I've got to leave for work in 5 hours. One day she might understand. My missus has gone out because she knows I'm doing this. She's not daft. Your feed's 5 minutes behind, or the street, or I'm 5 minutes behind, or you're 5 minutes behind. Let me know. Mumbong goes through. He's not done up with it, but Jaro's picked it up. We are in there, off. McNeil, ball in. Fucking Thiago again. Reece James, 1-2's it out of the pit. Oh my days, that touch by Reece James just completely took Peters out of the game. I'm 5 minutes behind. Right, let me reload my stream. Right, ball's not in any danger. Nah, my stream's good. 81 minutes and 20 seconds as Burnley are begging for free kicks and Reece James just absolutely dominates the ball as usual. Me anyway. Yeah, a lot of people coming in. Right, come on, guys. What is the solution to this? We started with 2 different strikers and we're ending the game with 81 minutes and not a shot on target. For God's sake, Jay, just do a halfway line Harry Kane, Wayne Rooney-esque shot. My camera's having fits over here. What's it saying? We need a point here, especially having City next. Matt Lawcock. I agree. Get your opinions in on the Wood and Vidra start. Yeah, Pete Marks at Farron, right? Just clear this one up. You're saying I'm 30 seconds behind. I possibly am, but remember it goes to Facebook and back. I think that's about 20, 30 seconds behind. So we're probably on the same time, really. It's just coming through from Facebook later than it should do. Yeah, something needs to change. It's not good enough, lads and lasses. Chelsea come back on the attack. Werner's been very quiet, which is a positive of the game. Ball through. Havertz, Pulisic, and saved by Nick. Never really a good chance, that, to be fair to him, but still Nick did well there, got him in the way. Do you know what is frustrating? We are 1-0 down. We haven't had a shot on target. We're 83 minutes into the game. We're not even had a shot. And their goal that they did score was savable. Oh, hang on a minute. The comments are coming in from Kieran. Pulisic. Alonso. Oh, what a goal by Alonso. So the Azpilicueta and Alonso overlapping. I mean, to be fair, that was some finish. And it's nothing more than Chelsea have deserved. We have been creative in no sense. We're 2-0 down. This is a Chelsea side that is absolutely running away with this game. If they wanted it to be 5 or 6-0, it would not have been a surprise to see that score result. It's only because the shooting has been that bad in places. But then the 2 goals they have scored have been incredible. Alonso there with time to bring it down. So you got Bentley's watching him. He's got a chest, a knee, and then a kick. That's not acceptable at the edge of the 6-yard box. Anyone else would get criticised for that. Both goals have been above the head of Nick Pope, but absolutely fired that shot in. Just as Azpilicueta did. They say it took a nick, not a massive difference that would have made for me. It just absolutely leathered that ball, as did Alonso then. Alonso, forgotten about his scoring ability. Do you remember that season he had when he scored? How many goals were it? Everybody's dream team were flying with him in it. And Chelsea will probably just accept that as a game now because they've been that patient with everything else. I can't imagine them coming trying to get in a third at 100 mile an hour. But Chelsea being on fire today with their possession play. They've been so good at it. Look how patient they are compared to us. So go on then, guys. We're all in here. Get your opinions in as quick as you can. Well, not as quick as you can. You've got 5 minutes yet, but get your opinions in. Get your frustrations out. Tell us how pissed off you are, how you're not that bothered. It is Chelsea away at the end of the day. 2-0. after 2 really good results. You know, it's to be forgiven. Can we just take this as a bad day out? Is it just one of them things as the space is over on the right once again for our left-hand side defensively for James? They're trying now to go down our left. More pace in midfield, poor all around. We've been off it all day. We've got 5 strikers. It's get your comments in. Are you frustrated? This is the chance. This is the channel to do it. We want to share it for everybody. I'm intrigued to see how this Chelsea team go on from here. But from what I've seen from this Burnley game, they have strangled the life out of us. Mbongo's a mile offside. Never even looked like getting onside for me, but he's through. Let's have a look. He's hit the post and it's gone out. I think he was offside. He was a mile offside. How the linesman there or lineswoman, I don't know who it is because I ain't seen us in that off. Hasn't put the flag up earlier than that is ridiculous. Does that class now? Are we allowed to say we've got a shot off target? I don't think we are because we're offside. It was fucking miles offside. I don't even know why that run was. Look at the state of that. It's a shock. Defensively, I can't even look. Defensively there, they just stood there thinking, what are you doing? But it's nice to see a shot, even if it doesn't count. But don't count, does it? Ian Miller's asking a good question. Does anybody think that because of the results below us yesterday, we took our foot off the gas today? Get your opinions in. I'll let you lot answer that one. I don't think so, but I'll let you lot answer it. But yeah, that offside rule, letting that play then when he was a mile offside. Like you said, if the keepers come out and snap Mbongo and injuries happen, I don't mind when it's 50-50 and you're not sure, let it play absolutely. The risk of an injury is apparent in all the game. It's not just an offside position, but that we're miles off. Just showing the replay of the goal. It's gone in. Tarky's been pulled out. Lawton and Tarky double up. Ben Mee's tired by the looks of that, as they will be. They've been run ragged around that defensively. But one of them things. We look off the pace today all round. It's the 0 shots that's pissed me off. That's all we're hoping for, a draw at least. But you've got to say that Chelsea have played well. Bossed the game. We need to move on to City. McNeil. Ball in. Peters. It's a great idea. It's unlucky. Peters ain't got the legs for that. Charlie Taylor might have got on the end of that possibly, but it's unlucky. This is one of them games. It's an experience that. Do you know what? When we first came up, we got criticised for 4-4-2 as old school defensive things. They would have loved this statistic. They would have took this into the narrative of the media. Burnley, blah blah blah. We don't want to see that type of football, but this plays right into the hands of that. This is awful for our argument of 4-4-2. Let's be honest. Sell Brady and McNeil. What? Sell Brady and McNeil and get 2 new wingers. They've done nothing. Christine, you've just hung yourself out to dry there, my friend. As much as I've enjoyed your comments today, anyone saying that we need to sell McNeil, even based on today's performance, is going to get lynched. Heavy touch again. I agree with Robert Benson. Hope he proves us wrong, but I cannot see Joel being the answer up front. I agree with that. Not yet. I think he needs a loan for a year, maybe 2 even, at higher levels of the Championship, but the highest levels at the Championship before you can consider him, surely. I think he's the answer now, but I agree that in the long run, I don't think he is. Joel Corbett, 3-5-2 is the way forward, but I believe it will never happen. The problem with that is if you play 3-5-2 against every team that plays 3-5-2 all day long, you will get outplayed at football. You can't, just play what we play. Play it to our strengths. Granted, it's not worked today, but Christ, it works majority of the time. It's kept us in the Premier League for a good few years now. Ball in, Nick Paul scrambling, but thankfully it's a goal kick. Mark, report Christine's comment, laugh out loud. Christine, tell me what he's done today. Great, mate, tell me what any of them have done today. We'd have no 11 if we do that. We'd have probably Lawton, Pope, because he's done a couple of saves. Who else you keeping in? Who's your man of the match, guys? We are on the last 2 minutes. I know it's hard to pick. It's going to have to be a midfielder or a defender, let's be honest. Give me a man of the match and I'll shove it on the screen. I need one. You've got to pick one. Oh, here we go. Remember when I said it about Eaton taking goal kicks and free kicks, at the edge of the half? Nick Pope's doing it. We're back to the old school. Ball in. Headed down. Oh, just give us a shot. Let's celebrate a shot like a goal. Come on. Got 2 minutes to get a shot. Get your man of the matches in. While we do it, we've got 2 minutes to get him in. Man of the match is Bertie B. Tarks, Lawton. Keep them coming. Peters. I don't think Peters has played particularly bad, but every single attack has come from that side, unfortunately. I know the goal came on the other side, but I think Hudson-Odoi's had the better of that battle for me. Keep your comments coming in. I'm going to get the man of the... Joe's deleted the man of the matches for some reason. Let me have a look. Man of the matches, here they go. I'll upload as you comment, and then whoever gets the most will throw in. And we've got a free kick, right? If we get a shot on target, you got to celebrate. I'll get Louis to do a forward roll, as some of the other kids do on their streams.
What?
I'm joking. Ball coming in now from... Is it Brady free kick? Who's taking free kick here? I can't even see, sorry. McNeil, I think, is going to in-swing it. The two centre halves are up. Get a goal. Come on. Ball in from Wester. J. Rodriguez is blocked by Thiago Silva. And we have a corner. Oh, I ain't changed the score. Fucking hell, lads. Come on, help me out.
Can't.
Get your comments in. Tarky's just absolutely threw Aspilicueta out of his way there. Corner. Get a goal. Get a shot. Get anything. Oh, we've had a shot. It's off target, but we've had a shot. And it's Tarkowski, the unlikely source, that's had the one shot off target in the 93rd minute of the Burnley versus Chelsea game. Tark's man of the match for his one shot. Lawton's done a really good job on the right, played really well recently. There's a shot at target. Oh, go on, J-Rod. There we go. Attempts one. It's marketed. There's a tiny bit of claret on that bar. There's 19 attempts to our one. Tark's man of the match. I can't do 4-0. I'm in a wheelchair. It's not happening. I don't know why I threw that out there. I said my lad to do, but he's not going to do it either.
I'll do it.
You know you won't.
Oh.
Header off target. Tark's man of the match. Well, that's it. 94th minute. I'm sure when they kicks this ball, it's game over. We're going to ask for your fan reaction in a minute. We're going to have a bit of a debate. Wood, Vidra, Mumbongo, J. Rodriguez. None of them made a difference. The shot came from Tarkowski. And I'm going to give man of the match. It's close between Tarky. But for me, it's going to be Matt Lawton. New contract. Solid on that side. He stopped so many chances that I thought, oh shit, they're going through. So yeah, that's a great one. And a majority are saying that. Thanks, Matt, for well done today. I got absolutely roasted halfway through that, by the way. Thank you very much, Matt, for your comment. But yeah, I'm just going to put the banner up. It is the end of the game. I do want your fan reactions. Joe likes you if you want to get your rants on, Kieran and the like, get your comments in on video, send them to Joe. Or send them to TurfCast podcast pages, and then he'll put them up for you. He only asks for like between 30 seconds and 2-3 minutes, whatever you feel confident with. It doesn't have to be a very long one or anything like that, but it's been some game on it. Let's be honest. They've been in total control. Is the words I've just heard in my ear, and I cannot argue with that. So yeah, get your comments in. I will put the Chelsea Burnley up. My opinion of this fan reaction. We were our dealers. We were strangled by Chelsea's play. It just absolutely suffocated us. We didn't have any creation up top. We had Wood and Vidra at start. We ended it with Mbongo and Rodriguez. Neither of the pairings did anything to change the game. Jack Cork in midfield, come back today, didn't see anything that sort of pushed out Brownhill from future games, let's be honest. Charlie Taylor's needed on that left-hand side. Every single chance come from Hudson-Odoi, who I said I haven't seen much of, but he was absolutely incredible today. He was the man of the match for me, even though he got dragged. Lynn said, "Your man of the match, Simon. Better than watching that." Let's see what else is everyone saying. That was embarrassing. Very frustrating second half from Jared. They weren't effective today, obviously, but I'd still like to see the same two up top. I think you'll get lynched for that because I know I would. Well, in previous years, we have signed a striker really at the end of his career. Who will sign at this time? Yeah, I agree. We have had like your Crouches and stuff like that. We do need, but in January you need experience. You need someone who can do a job for you. One shot on target. Love you have the PS5 in the background. Good shot. Do you know what? The PS5 is blocking the wires, and if you see, I'm showing you with my mouse, but it's blocking the wires, so that's why it's there like that. It should be further over. Thanks, Simon, for the watch along. You're more than welcome, Joshua. Get your reactions in. I'll stay on for 2 minutes, let you all have a rant. Don't think we're going to see Wood in the next game. No, I don't think Wood's going to play in the next game. It looks like he's picked up an injury, unfortunately. We couldn't deal with it, let's be honest. They were too good. I agree with that, mate. They were absolutely quality. Is this really Burnley were that bad? I know it's only one shot off target, but were we that bad? Were Chelsea just that good? Get your opinions in. Bad or good? Were we that bad or were they that good? Bad or good?
19 attempts.
Mark Farron, thanks, Simon. Great to listen to you. Thank you very much. I know I was on my own today, so hopefully I entertained you all. I've spoken non-stop for an hour and a half to try and keep you all engaged. Let's have a look. We need to go and get that Josh King. Absolutely agree with that. What a signing he would be. Seems like a good player. But yeah, get your rants in before. I'll give you 2 more minutes to get them in. Mason Mount must have had a walnut wit whilst visiting the hairdresser this week. I think they were too good, but we were also very poor. So 50-50 on that one. Time for Pace to back his mouth. Can't blame them for no rotation. Tired, laboured performance. Can't say I'd blame the team. Absolutely. Chelsea's mega billions class showed from Joe Schilling. Agreed. Go and grab a beer. I need a beer. My voice is going. They were good. We were shocking. Couldn't put 3 passes together in the whole game. Agreed with that. We were that bad, but they were that good. Do you know what? That seems to be the consistent answers. Gutted from Laos. I can't say that. Someone tell me how to say it. Spell it how it's said. Richard over on YouTube says meh, which is neither here nor there. There's a ghost behind me. It's not. It's just my son. He's been sat next to us watching match. But yeah, he probably looks ghostly. He had a lie in this today. But yeah, give us 1 more minute to get your comments in. I am adamant that Chelsea were just that fucking good. They were really good today. They played the ball around us like we weren't even there. But that's the formations again with the pockets of space and the 1-2s and the movement. I personally think that both goals were savable, which makes it really harsh. Not savable in the sense that Nick Pope did anything wrong, but savable as in like, if they didn't hit him as hard as they did in that position, I think we could have probably stopped it. ST, please say meh again. Meh. Slight positives. Here we go. At least we're not getting hammered 6 or 7. True, like we were in the Premier, unless it's City. Yeah, City have that thing, but they play a similar formation to that 3 at the back, 5 in midfield. It just seems to get rid of the 4-4-2, doesn't it? It just absolutely plays into their hands. Unfortunately, we didn't get the opportunity to counter the 4-4-2 with the long balls, the corners, the free kicks. We didn't get a chance to use it. But yes, thanks very much, guys. 40 out of you. And if no one else got anything to say, I will read them out for you. Sarah, come on, Cod, with me and Joe. And say, whenever. So, mate, I will do that, mate. No problem at all. I will be on COD tonight, probably, but not probably in the day. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Get your comments in, get your reaction sent to Joe, and we'll see you for the next podcast, which I believe is City on Wednesday.